Geegado Megwan here, which means talking for the woman, and I am here for another Chatting with Wisdom. We are on day 8 of the Optimism Challenge. So I'm definitely running in a little late. We had some meetings today. And, there is I don't even remember what I was going to say now. I just got distracted because I just got a pop up. But my son was in here being silly with his son. So we were just having a little bit of fun, and it was really interesting because we were actually talking about uplifting music, and so he was playing the drum with Clark, and so the two of them were having a little bit of fun. So he likes to poke fun at me with the drum, but he's actually pretty good at it if he would actually do it a little more seriously, but Clark does, and so Clark enjoys playing the drum. So anyway, on that note, what we're talking about uplifting music is the daily prompt for today. So we're talking about the how music makes us feel. And so, like, I know the other day I went driving. I was going to deliver something to somebody, and I have a playlist. I've got this great big huge long playlist because whenever it is there's a song or somebody that I want to be able to have their music on my playlist, so like my playlist has some meditation and has some drumming music, it has some country music, it has some hip hop music, like there's lots of stuff on my playlist. So so when we play Rollie's playlist, it plays like a whole whack of things. But one of the songs that was on there is a song that and it was right around the time that it was dad's death anniversary, and so then it was so while I was driving, I was sitting there and I was bawling my eyes out coming back. And so uplifting music can still be something that is good for the soul as well. So like crying is not a bad thing, and we often think it's like, oh my gosh, somebody's crying. What are we going to do to try and get them to stop crying? And so one of my rules is that if we're in a setting and somebody is crying, we do not hand them Kleenex. We do not come over and give them a hug. Not unless you can see that there's that invite that's there. We really let them be in that space and in that moment, and just allow the tears to flow, because it's very healing. And so so it's just really important for us to do that and just be in this space and be in this moment. And so I have a lot of different playlists. I use Spotify, so I have a lot of different playlists. So I have meditation ones, I have some uplifting ones, I have Clark's playlist, I have just a lot of like the kids' songs. I have the kids when they come over, and the ones that like music, I'll actually add music to the playlist, to the kids' playlist. I have got kids meditation playlists, like, so there's lots of different ones that I have, but I have a Rollie's playlist, which is like literally a whole bunch of different things. But just I like listening to like upbeat music when I'm cleaning. I like listening to things that bring back memories. So like there's an old song, Rolling on the River. And so because my name is, so it's Rollie, used to stand for Roland, like now Rollie is my legal name, but Roland was my my other name, was my given name with my parents. And so it was like rolling on the river, and so that it was like Roland, like, right, so for me. And so then that was the big thing. And so like that is a song that my uncle used to sing to me when I was little, and he'd always gear it to me because of my name. And so it was just fun, right? So like listening to those kinds of songs. And one of the songs, and I haven't yet found it so that I can add it to my playlist, is a song that I used to sing so when Michael was a baby and I needed to try and let him sleep in his own bed, because we were trying to get him out of co-sleeping in our bed to fall asleep. So like he had to fall asleep in his crib. And so it was this song that I started singing. It was my grade 8 graduation song. And I had the solo. I had one verse that was the solo. And then I don't know how many other verses there were, but like, so the only one that I remember is my verse and the chorus. And so sitting outside of his bedroom door is that I would started singing that song, and then I would use it for Casey as well when Casey was little, and then now I use it for Clark. And so and it's just a song, so I need to find that song. It's a French song, and so I want to add that one to my playlist because I would really like to have I'd like to know what the rest of the verses are, because I know there are other verses because other people sang the solos, but like that was my solo piece. And I don't know why I still remember it, but and it was like I said, it was like I remembered it when I was sitting outside of the bedroom and I was trying to think of songs to like sing just so that I can keep my breath calm and stay calm and not get agitated with being there and listening to my baby cry. And so yeah, so I started singing it, and then when I sang it for Casey, then, and like I said, now I sing it for Clark. So I would like to be able to learn the rest of it, so that I know the whole thing, but I don't remember who the singer was, like who the author was or anything like that. So yeah, so we'll just keep trying and see where it goes. And yeah, so music, we can have uplifting music, or we can have music that just kind of slows things down, or those kinds of things. But yeah, so we just kind of go with it and see where it goes. And yeah, so on that note, I'm going to head out, and would love to know what are some of your songs, or what are some of the things that make you like uplift your mood. And so on that note, I will chat with you guys later, and I will be back on sometime tomorrow, and talk soon. Bye for now.